Hey Sunny crew, you know me, your coach Sam Candler, and I'm so pumped about today's workout. We have a 20-minute walk run. Now I've tailored this run, walk run, for beginners, but if you are advanced, if you are intermediate, if you are somewhere in between, you are absolutely welcome here. So we're gonna get started just at a walk, kind of establish ourselves here on the tread right now, ready to work, ready to look inward to feel how we are doing in our own bodies rather than worrying about what's going on in the world around us. This is your 20 minutes, all for you. So I want you to make of it what feels right. So we're gonna start off at a walk, and then we'll complete our warm-up by doing some jogging, a little bit of running, some warm-up drills. And then when we get into our workout today, almost all of our runs are 60 seconds long, except for the very last two. Those are 90 seconds. I'm just gonna tell you that now so there's no surprises. We'll have equal amounts of walking the entire time. So for every 60-second run, we have a 60-second walk. The one thing is that every time we walk, we'll be walking on incline. The flip side is that every time we run, we'll be running at just 1%. So it's a little bit of a trade-off. But let's get ourselves into a bit of an incline now. So we're at a comfortable walk, and we'll find our incline at 3. So 3% incline here. It's subtle, but just enough to make you pick up your knees a little bit higher, to make you land a little bit more forward on your foot, maybe not so much on your heel, but a little more on the middle of your foot. And that's it. We're just getting comfortable with your incline. Now, just like that, we're gonna add a little, 5%. I'm gonna add a little speed too, just because I'm getting warmer. If that feels right for you, let's do it. We're gonna spend another 20 seconds here. Then we're gonna head back down on incline. Now our warm-up total is gonna take 5 minutes. Then we're gonna spend the next 13 minutes working. So get ready. All right, in 5 seconds, we're taking your incline down to 3%, but we're gonna add a little speed, all of us. Down to 3, I'm gonna add 0.5 to my speed. So this is a brisk walk. Let's keep our core engaged. Let's work on our form here at a walk. Belly button pulls back towards our spine just a little bit. Arms get to swing casually by our sides. Shoulders are down. We're not holding any tension here. Breathe it out. All right, we're gonna take your inclines down to 1%, and we're gonna slow your speeds way down. So maybe 1.5, something like that. We're gonna do a few warm-up drills. So here you're gonna hold on to the front of your tread, and you're gonna bring one heel to your glute, take a couple steps, and switch to your other side. Here you might notice that my heel is actually touching my hips. If you can do that, great. We'll do one more each side. That's it. And then we're gonna drift back a little, hold on to the sides, and we're gonna march, kind of a slow march. One knee up, the other. This time warming up our hip flexors. That's it, our abs. Let's get one more. All right, then we're gonna find our way through a normal speed walk into a jog. So for me, I'm gonna be somewhere 4 to 5 miles an hour on this jog. But now that's the only speed I'm gonna communicate with you today. It's not to be secretive. It's that this isn't about comparison. This is about you, choosing what's right for you today. What's right for you today might be different than what was right for you last week. Listen to your body. Get to know yourself. That's it. We're gonna spend just another 15 seconds here at a jog, letting your feet land right underneath your body. Those shoulders stay down. You can breathe pretty comfortably. That's it. Now we're gonna bring our treadmills down to a walk. We have 45 seconds to finish out our warm-up. We're gonna finish this at a walk. Now, once we get into our workout, we are starting with a run, 60 seconds long at 1%. What speed, you ask? Well, we just talked about it. Whatever speed is right for you. And if you don't know today's a great day to learn. So we're gonna run for a minute, and then we're gonna walk for a minute. That's what you have to look forward to, okay? We'll start this in just about 12 seconds. Let's make sure your treads are at 1% incline. That kind of mimics flat ground outside where we've got wind resistance, that kind of thing. Are you ready? Let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's move. At 1%, we're at a run. Hopefully this is a little bit different than a jog for you. But if you're just starting out, your jog and your run paces may feel very similar, and that's okay. Now let's talk about form for a second. I want your feet to land right underneath your body. Ideally, we're not landing with our heels in front of our body, but we're landing on the middle of our foot, right underneath our body. Our tailbones are tucked under a little. We don't have our butt sticking out behind us. It's coming with us. In fact, I can push forward through each glute to help me accelerate straight ahead. All right, team, our minute is just about done. We've got 3, 2, 1, into a walk and up to 3% incline. That's it. Now, the speed of this walk is up to you. Is this a slow walking recovery because that last minute was really challenging? Awesome. Is today a little bit more about endurance, getting through the entire 20 minutes? So maybe your run wasn't really all that fast, but your walk isn't really all that slow either. Kind of meeting somewhere in the middle. That's cool. Now this 3% at a walk shouldn't really feel like that big a deal. It's like a bit of headwind coming your way as you're walking down the beach. All right, but 15 seconds, we do that cycle again. A 1 minute run at 1%, and then a 1 minute walk on a little bit of incline. 5 seconds, let's take your treads down to 1%. Add your speed, we start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Back to another minute. That's it. Did you just feel that moment where your treadmill keeps getting faster and faster, and for a second you're like, a little bit of panic, what have I done? But then the treadmill settles, it stops getting faster, and you realize you're okay. Right where you need to be. All right, so we talked about our lower body. Let's talk about our upper body. We'll start with our core. We talked about in the warm-up that we want our belly button pulling back towards our spine. Our core is engaged. Not really gripping, but it's engaged. Shoulders are down, elbows just by our sides. They're moving forward and back, not side to side. And that's it. Just like that. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to a walk. Up to 4%. That's it. Now, if you're on a sunny treadmill, you'll notice that you have quick speed buttons, 2, 4, 6 on mine. So you can easily just choose one of them. Choose 2. Let your treadmill come down, and then you can always add a little speed once you're safely in your walk. Now we're at 4%. Heart is beating. It's a little bit harder than it was before. That's it. In 15 seconds, we're back to our next 60-second run. 1% incline. We can go there now. 5 seconds to add your speed. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. We're off. Now maybe you're getting faster and faster each interval. You're feeling confident. You're feeling warm and loose. And you want to test out your speeds. I fully support that. This is all about you learning you. Maybe you're just hoping that you can finish yet another minute at the same speed as before. And I love that too. Set a goal and commit to it. Now perhaps your first couple were too fast. You're gasping for air, recovery wasn't enough. All right, then you slow down your speed and you think, hey, look, I just learned something about myself. Pretty cool. All right, 5 seconds, we're down to a walk at 5%. 3, 2, 1, down to a walk. Inclines come up to 5%. This is the peak of our incline. We aren't going higher than this today. But now that we're 3 running intervals in and we're walking on 5%, maybe things are starting to feel a little tough. Cool. You got this. We are already over the halfway point in our 20-minute class today. Let's breathe. Drink a little water if you need. In 15 seconds, we are on our last 60-second running interval. Now's a great time to take our inclines down to 1. 5 seconds, I'm gonna start adding my speed now. 3, 2, 1, here we go, 60 seconds. Oh, focus on your form for a moment. You probably don't have a mirror in front of you. You need to feel. Feel how your feet are landing. Feel where your arms are. It's called proprioception, knowing where your body is in space without having to look at it. That's it. And then, let's make sure that we're somewhere in the middle of your tread belt. Not too close to the front, not too close to the back. That's it. 15 seconds, and then when we walk, we're going back down to 4%. We've hit our peak, we're coming down. That's it, we have 3, 2, 1. Treads come down to a walk. Inclines go 4%. Now we're walking here for 90 seconds this time. This should give you a little extra time to breathe, to recover, to feel your heart rate come down. Maybe you want to towel off or drink some water. I do. We have 2 more running intervals left. They're 90 seconds each. Maybe right now you're running the math and you're going, wait a second, that is 50% longer than all of our intervals before. Sure is. But I bet you are more than 50% stronger than you think you are. We're gonna find out. We have 30 seconds until we're on 1% for our first of 2 90-second running intervals. It's time right now to get your mind set on the goal. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Can we do hard things? You bet. 1% incline. Let's go, we start in 5 seconds. See if you can maintain your last speed. 3, 2, 1, we're off. 90 seconds here. I mean, that's not even enough time to like pop a whole bag of popcorn in the microwave. You can do this, it's all relative. We move. We focus on form. We determine our why. Why are we doing this? Something in our head, maybe something in our heart, even better. Something that is compelling us to show up today and get it done. That's it. We are halfway there. You can do this, 1 foot in front of the other. And we just breathe. All right, coming up on that 30 seconds till the end of this interval. Now what's cool right now is that we are a community pushing each other to achieve more than we could on our own. And that's what's happening right now. I'm enduring for you and you're enduring for me. Let's go 10 seconds. We do this together. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back to a walk. 3% only. It's a 90-second walk. Go as slow as you need. Breathe. You're doing great. It is just one more running effort left. I love this feeling. When you can see the finish line, when we know we are so close to accomplishing the goal we set out for. That goal of a 20-minute walk and run. That's it. We have 45 more seconds walking at this 3% incline before our treadmills come back down to 1% for our final 90-second run. There are no tricks. There are no surprises. You know exactly what's coming. After the 90-second run, we walk to cool down, then we stretch. That's it. All right. 15 seconds. Are we ready? I am. 10 seconds. I'm going to take my incline down to 1. 5 seconds. Speed's going back on. 3, 2, 1. Final 90 seconds. I will tell you exactly why this is the best interval of the day. Sure, you're probably the most fatigued right now, but all of the intervals before have convinced you that you can do this. And then this one's the one that has all the glory. This is the last one. This is all that's left between you and the finish line. Can you add a little speed knowing that? 0.2 for me, let's go. That's it. Good form, quick feet. Halfway through. All right, squad, we've got this. We're coming up on that 30 seconds till the end mark. Can you add a little more? Let's go. We can do this, it's just 30 seconds. Stay in control. Use those arms, chest is open. That's it. You march your way all the way to the end. 10 seconds left. Stay with me. Every step till the end. 3, 2, 1. We walk. No need to add incline. You've done your work. This is cool down now. Really, really awesome, squad. Did you learn anything about yourself or maybe about running form? Write it down. Let that stick. Let this run be about way more than the 20 minutes we're doing now. Let this be something that serves you forever in the future. You've learned something from today. We'll walk for another 15 seconds, but I'm gonna start to bring my speed down a little. I'm gonna take my incline down to 0. Because in 8 seconds, we're gonna stop the treadmill and we're gonna stretch. 2 stretches we'll do together. Let's bring our treads to a stop. If you are clipped in, make sure you unclip once your treadmill has come to a complete stop. And then you're gonna stand a little bit back, your feet on the outer rails of the tread so they're a little bit wide. We're gonna hinge your hips back so you'll feel a stretch of your hamstrings, maybe the inner thigh, chest is open. That's it, and breathe. Keep your head up, let your lungs fill with air. Then we're gonna stand right on our tread. My left foot is right in the middle of the tread. My right foot is gonna cross over. Now I've got cross legs here, and I'm gonna do the same thing where I hinge my hips back, and this time I'm gonna feel that left outer hip and IT band get a good stretch. That's it, we'll stand up, and we'll switch, going the other way, there we go. Double switched, got it back. Breathe. Now I highly recommend you check out some of our cool down and stretching classes to make sure that you fully complete this endeavor that you started on today. Thank you so much for joining me. Job well done. I cannot wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.